Hey, what's going on, guys? It's been a while since I've done one of these hiking videos. I didn't get out last week, so I thought we would actually go to the real Garner Cave. After I posted my video about the camel cave, everyone said, no, that's not Garner Cave, you're an idiot. So anyway, I'm joined by two Ogden locals. There is Garrett and Drew. Both these guys have reached out and they're gonna help me get up into Garner Cave. They're veterans. Anything you guys want to say?
It's a long hike, but it's fun.
Yeah, it's definitely steep. It'll take us about a half hour, maybe 40 minutes, depends on what our pace is, but it should be a good time.
Awesome, well let's get rolling.
I suppose. So I actually proposed the next trip.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So to start out this hike, we parked at Frank's Auto and you'll see a dirt road. It's the same area when we did the jump off canyon overlook, if you watch that video. So we'll just hike up there and I'll show you where to turn off for the actual trail for Garner Cave. Alright, so you come up this dirt road, you'll see this canyon off to your right. That's actually where you go, so don't keep going on the dirt road. We head straight up there. Man, 1 week of not hiking and I'm winded. Alright, so when you start out up the trail, see a little wooden bridge. And you'll go left up this trail. Be sure to follow all the signs. So yeah, we're scrambling up the hillside here. You'll see a trail basically cuts straight up. Wildlife. Got some wildlife here. I just ripped her male mate's head off. Just making our way through the scrub oak. Not seeing any signs of fall yet up here, which is good, but it's gonna change quick. I think they're plotting to mug me and steal my drone. They're leading me into the wilderness. So you come up this ravine, just kind of follow along this crack in the rocks. There's Garrett posing. Definitely not easy on the easy to hard scale, but I'd say high, moderate. You know, if you can walk up the side of a mountain, you're good. Do you know anything about this cave, like how it formed? It's not a mine, is it?
No, it's a limestone cave, limestone and dolomite. So basically how that works is if you add water to limestone, it corrodes. So basically this is just formed over time from water erosion, making its way downhill and seeping through the ground, and just over time hollowed this thing out.
So we are still heading up this canyon. Let's see where we came from. Down there you got, I always like to point out Ben Lomond. And yeah, I mean, you just keep following this ravine. We're heading kind of southeast, so if that helps you any. We're still making our way up. Be sure to bring plenty of water when you do this. We got a camelback, but I'm probably not as in good a shape as these two. They're just heading straight up. I think they have to stop for me, but it's all good. We're just enjoying ourselves. About 75 degrees, but it feels 90, which is crazy since we just came out of 90-degree weather. But you just keep winding through this scrub oak. All right, so I think we climbed too high. Gotta pay attention, I guess, and not shoot video when you're doing this hike. Where do you think it is?
So we overshot it about 200 yards. The little left-hand spur is a really hard trail to miss, and when you're talking as a group, we must have missed it. So we're gonna backtrack just a little bit and look for this little teeny trail that shoots off.
Sweet. Garrett, let's send you up like 500 yards to... Yeah.
I can do it, I'll meet you guys.
He's a track star, so we have faith in him. No, just kidding. We're all gonna head back down. But yeah, bring plenty of water, at least if you need water like me. But it's hot. It's still hot. And it's the 14th of September.
Hitting the sensor to the right.
Yeah.
It'll be like completely free of anything, and it'll say something.
Right. What do you think, man?
Oh, you're feeling me?
Yeah.
Having a good time. Ogden, baby.
Alright, so you can see how easy this trail is to miss. It's a little bit easier to see in person than on camera, but it cuts left, so if you're heading up this way and this is your view, just keep an eye out for it on the left-hand side. But again, I'm just fully trusting these guys. I've never been here before, so I think we'll make it. Keep an eye out for that cairn. It's pretty up here. It's a nice canyon. So that part that I was filming Garrett scramble up, I was trying to do it with one hand with this camera and I slipped. I'm fine, but it made me feel like a fool.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I see them on trees, like they latch on and they break out of their husks. So
What do you think
tell.
it is?
A cicada, maybe? I don't know if that's what they're called, but...
Cicada.
See, is it cicada?
Yeah.
That's where it came out, right there.
I hear they're delicious. Alright, so we made it to the rope. It's that green rope there. Looks like it's in decent shape. A lot nicer than the rope at Garner Cave, that's for sure. Yeah, it's bad. It's just been wearing on the rocks this whole time in the sun. Is there a few rope sections? That's what I thought. There's a few sections of rope. This is the first one. This one actually looks like the easier one, so we'll see how we do. Alright, so we made it up that section. Make sure you have good shoes. Mine are getting a little slick. But yeah, it's kind of one of the gnarlier hikes, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah, it kind of curved this way a little bit, it looks like.
Okay. So either
Scout some rock climbing routes. Alright, so you kind of get through a big open space back there. It's hot, definitely the sun's beating down, but you're rewarded by coming through these scrub oak. I bet in like 2 weeks this would be pretty picturesque with the fall leaves changing, so maybe wait a couple weeks if you're going to do this hike and enjoy some fall colors while you're at it. Doing too well. Dragonfly that can't fly.
Dragon, not fly.
Yeah. Alright, so still staying in the scrub oak. So the secret is just kind of stay low on the trails. By low, just don't like climb up the mountains if you're looking for this. But getting up into the pines, getting a little bit more alpine foresty, which is sweet.
So it goes right where that box is at. It's off to the south side.
So we're
And there's
getting
like all those signs that are like
even deeper into the
Yeah, I've been there. I just kind of
forest
went
up
up there one day.
here.
I didn't know what it was.
You can feel that it's a lot cooler in this section, so it's definitely welcomed. So it sounds like we're getting closer. There's this giant slab of rock that fell down. Kind of taking our time. If you do this, you know, by yourself, or if you're on a mission to get up there quick, it should only take about 45 minutes, but we've kind of stopped and talked and told each other our stories, so that's been cool. But that's what's fun about this kind of stuff, like being able to meet people and hear their different perspectives of Ogden. I know I've been doing a lot of these hiking videos by myself, but meeting up with people is just as fun, even though I'm embarrassed to talk to myself on camera in front of people. But yeah, it looks like we're getting close, according to what these guys say, anyway. Got this big pine tree So this can be a landmarker. If you see this, then you know you're getting close. Along with that giant rock back there. Come tell me about this ladder. So Garrett pointed out this.
So years ago, my mom came up here and she said there was a ladder. Right now, you'll see it. It's just a rope. It's pretty sketchy, but it got torn down, and there's 2 long pieces with little drillings incrementally. So that must be like where the rungs were.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see that through here, but probably be nice to have a ladder. So if any of you have an old ladder that you want to haul up here, that's your invitation. All right, guys, we made it. They hauled my fat butt up here. First glimpse of, is it right in there? Oh, oh, there we go. You probably can't see it, but it's that hole right there. You can see the ropes hanging out of it. That's crazy. Oh yeah, dude, those are honeybees.
Honeybees?
Yeah. Sweet. They'll be pretty docile. The only time they'll come after you is if they think you're a threat to their honey that they're storing right now. That's sweet. This is a first for me. Got some feral honeybees. We were just talking about how Garrett and I have hives. There's some honeybees over here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a feral.
Dude, no way.
Probably can't see them in the video very well, but.
I'll go check it out.
So yeah, we're just, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a beehive here. It's not hornets, so if you come up, excuse me, if you come up here, don't mess with them because we need our honeybees. Anyway,
yeah, if you ever see a beehive, either hit this guy up on Instagram so you can catch him. Don't
or
spray
this
him,
guy.
please.
Yeah, don't spray them. Yep. Unless you spray them with sugar water.
Yeah,
keep them there. But yeah, you can see this cliff face here, and then Garner Cave is just right in there. It's gonna be interesting to try to get up in. Maybe I'll send one of these dudes with the camera. I don't know. Are you going up there?
Yeah, I'm going in. Made it this far.
I guess I better go in too then. Got the old ladder.
This is the greatest rope, and I don't endorse doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Good luck, Drew. If you fall, it's on camera and we'll get millions of views.
I'll catch you.
Looks like there's some pretty decent footholds.
There we go. It's gonna be a really shaky video. Oh, you saw him up there?
Hey Drew, can you poke your head out?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a thumbnail.
Ooh, some slick rocks up here from all the people that have climbed. Well, we're alive. Woo! What up, Drewy?
Just checking out these views.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
For sure.
Yep.
Come on up. So your wife doesn't follow the channel, right? She's not going to see you doing this. Yeah, let's squeeze back in here. Sick. These your gloves? I think I'm going to take these actually. Whew. I'm going to leave my backpack here at the mouth. Yeah.
We did it.
Made it.
So, you can see how that fall would mess you up. But to be honest, it wasn't as bad as getting up into Camel Cave.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, because it's a smoother rock with carved out footholds.
Oh, that's nice.
But this one, I feel like you have more options to step. Very narrow. Don't do this if you're claustrophobic. Alright, so now I'm shooting on the Osmo Action here. I'm gonna wear it on my helmet. I'm the only dweeb that brought a helmet. Who knows that?
We're gonna be wishing we had one. I really would have brought one if I didn't have to bring it on a plane.
The problem with this though is it adds about 3 inches to my height, so we'll see if I knock it off. But yeah, you can see down there. But let's not waste any time. Let's get going. Is it easier to go first?
Yeah, we just kind of surged forward.
Our rodent friend is out to lunch.
Oh yeah.
Is that where he lives? Is that his nest?
I think so. I don't know the name of them, but like in Minnetonka Cave, they're I think voles. No?
Oh, there. You see him?
Did you see one?
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh, I lost his tail.
Oh,
They're pretty big.
or is it on the
The
ground?
one I saw was. No, he's just right up in this crevice. Oh yeah, there he is. What is it?
geez. Is it a rat?
It's not a rat. It's
I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a little rodent. Just don't eat my face and we're cool.
Maybe Princess right up in here. Pretty close.
It's probably about 50 degrees in here, I'd say,
Feels so nice.
which is awesome.
Oh yeah, there he is. He's right in there. Come get this on film. Hey, buddy.
Let's see if I can. Don't eat me.
scared to death.
It's like,
And we're scared of him.
I know. Oh, yeah, right there. Wait, no, what?
Is he
I
gone?
went back.
Yeah. You see him?
No, he went further back in.
Huh.
I saw a rock. I was like, that's him.
Yeah, there's cave crickets in here. The little albino ones.
That must be
Goes up in
him.
there.
They're pretty white.
I see.
Because they probably don't get pigment, right? From the
Yeah.
sun. They don't need it.
So this is kind of the problem with off the map, like not known caves like this, is that people
For sure.
there's
Yeah.
nothing to protect it.
It's kind of a pain to not be able to explore Minnetonka, but it's also like
Yeah.
a blessing.
It's like cool that you can like
Don't carve stuff,
experience parts of it,
people.
and I guess
Jeez.
Yeah, there's a bunch of little nests, isn't there?
And people broke all these off. Man, these must have been
That
so
sucks.
long before. Like this would have come down probably this far.
Yeah. So stalactite is
tight to the ceiling.
tight to the ceiling and mite is floor.
Might hit the ceiling.
Okay, so like that right there. Stalagmite right here.
Yeah.
It's gonna
It's got some foreign green liquid.
Mm.
It's an alien
Whoa.
cave.
Is that?
Oh, check this out.
Fungus?
Yeah, it is. It's almost otherworldly.
Oh yeah, there's some right here too.
Cave.
Dude, this is weird. It's like a different planet.
Star Trek.
Look at that like drop of water right there. It's probably been hanging on there for a long time.
Right, just hanging out.
Just kind of
Okay,
steep down
so
there.
there used to be a rope
Oh,
here.
right there.
Yeah, it was attached to this, but it's gone.
And then there used to be another rope that goes down the barrel part, but we'll find that. Maybe it's a little muddy, but
Famous last words.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on with that headlamp here?
it's real slick though, so
Yeah,
as much pressure on your sides as you can.
dude, I might be, I might be wussing out. Am I good to like to right here?
Hey, can you see this way at all?
Yeah. I mean, I can see where you're pointing.
So straight down. I've heard it goes down pretty far, and I've heard it opens up into what they call the mud room.
Uh-huh.
It's like like just kind of a bigger room that you can stand up in.
Yeah. Do you want to take the
Yeah.
the helmet or
Sure.
the GoPro?
Yeah.
I just.
I don't want to. I'll be super careful.
Oh, you're fine. So, yeah. We're
Is
gonna.
this rolling?
Yeah. So I'm gonna hand it off to Drew here. Are you all right, man? But again, like, please don't do anything.
Yeah, I won't. I'm not too uncomfortable with tight spaces like this, but I do worry about an earthquake every time I'm in
Oh,
there.
for sure.
Alright, I'm gonna leave this lamp right here. Light our way. What's that?
You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
And take these two lights with me So down this way goes pretty straight, far down there. Garrett's down there exploring it. I've heard that it goes down a lot further than what we can see and gets down to a bigger opening room. I haven't checked this way out much because I've usually come in the spring and it's even like dripping wet in here, and I don't really trust the rope that's normally here. So I went.
And the rope's gone.
Yeah. So if I really go down there and try and find that room, I want my own safe equipment to do that. This way, this branch ends just right back there. I mean, it continues, but narrower than a human can pass through. So I just considered that the back of it. And then this way, fitting through this branch, this is kind of the birth canal part of it here, and then it opens up to be more vertical and taller than it is wide, but like sketchy, narrow, and you don't want to lose your footing for sure. So I'm gonna make my way through here and try not to break the GoPro. Okay. It's gonna be a tight one. I might take the helmet off for this, honestly. I feel like it's a little too wide. So we'll just watch go through here. Alright, squeezing through the narrowest parts.
Garrett, are you good, man?
Yeah.
Alright. What do you see?
Mom and Dad, I love them.
No, don't talk like that.
Narrowest part of this section. So check this out. Pretty narrow over here, but it continues over here. Gets super, drops off. So I'm just gonna go feet first down this little section. Sounds like Garrett is below me somewhere.
So this is crazy. We are down. I sent Drew off with my helmet. He went left. Garrett went down that way on his own, and I kind of wussed out. So, you know, here I am by myself in the cave, but I'm probably in the safest part.
I finally got to the back of this section, so it winds through here, kind of snakes back and forth, kind of like this for a little while, and then it has another steep down section where you have to get, whoa, lost my footing. You have to get pretty low, make your way down through this, and then it winds a little further, and there's this really cool part that's at the end where you can't really go any further. And then there's this really cool feature back there that's like a massive chocolate fountain. That's what it looks like to me. And unfortunately with this cave, where there aren't really any protections in place to preserve the features that are happening inside this cave, and so there's a lot of vandalism. But when you get pretty far back there, where not as many people have been back there, the features are a little more impressive just because no one's messed them up as much. So I don't think we're gonna make it back there right now, but we'll show a picture of that from last year. And I see some standing water down there, actually, and a lot of trash. I mean, people, if you come here, pick up your trash. Don't be a litter bug. So this spot can be pretty sketchy. Just as I said before, you want to keep plenty of pressure on your sides so that you don't slip down. So this feature is pretty cool. And we'll try not to rub up against it too much. Unfortunately, with the narrowness of this area, it's a little bit hard not to completely avoid these features, but we'll do the best that we can. Check this out. Really cool features here. Lots of evidence of people leaving stuff behind. Please don't do that. Really cool chocolate fountain feature here. This isn't the one that I was talking about, but it's pretty dang cool. And I've got some arrows on the way out.
So if you're like me and not super comfortable with this, you know, I've kind of hit the point where I feel comfortable. So I would recommend, you know, just even if you just poke your head in and that's good enough for you, don't push it beyond your limits. But this is pretty crazy. I mean, again, right here, I don't know what constitutes world-class spelunking, but this is definitely a natural cave. You know, around Ogden, there's a ton of mines and stuff, but in this case, this is a legit nature-made cave. Pretty sweet. There you go. Sounds like Garrett's coming up. Coming up, Garrett?
Yeah, I'm coming up.
I don't know if you can see down there, Garrett's starting to come out of the hole. I can hear Drew talking down another channel, so it'll be interesting to see what kind of footage he gets.
Oh, just emerged from Earth's womb.
There's Garrett.
Woo! Yeah, I'm gonna head after Drew.
Okay, good luck. I'll be here.
So a neighbor of mine years ago told me about this cave because I live really nearby here. Used to live by here. And he was telling me that this was like 2 generations ago, but a guy he knew, he was an old guy, and he was telling me about a friend of his when he was a young guy, got lost in here for 2 days because whatever kind of light he had went out on him, and he wandered in this cave for, I don't know, maybe it wasn't 2, but it was, I don't know how long it was, but it was definitely more than 1. And wandered in the dark, and finally found the exit. And this isn't like a out and back cave. There are several branches, and as you can see, it winds. If you were lost in here without light, it would be pretty dang hard to get out of here. It does that.
Ogden Tracy.
That took thousands, if not more, years to form.
What was it grow like a centimeter every 1,000 years or something?
Something like that.
This probably was not even nearly as formed the time Jesus was born.
Farther.
Looks like it's really tight.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, let me pass you and then I'll catch back up.
Tell that there was just a bunch of old stalagmite and stalactite formations. There's one right there. And these ones look like they've been broken off. I'm still waiting for Drew and Garrett to come back. I can still hear them down there, but
Let's go find our boy Tim. He's probably pretty bored.
Yeah.
Jim!
Can you hear us, Tim?
yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they find down there. I've been down there for quite a while. Of course, everything feels like it's been a while when you're in a dark cave by yourself. Anyway, this is pretty sweet though. I mean, I knew about this cave even before I had posted the Camel Cave video, thinking that might be Garner Cave. And the reason why I thought it was Garner Cave is just because I'd heard about the rope going up into the entrance. So I just assumed, and you know what they say about assuming. All right, sounds like Drew's coming out. Can you hear their voices getting closer? Glad to know there was no broken bones.
Oh man, you ripped one?
No, I didn't actually. I would own it if I did. Okay, we're back almost to that first narrow part. Can you hear me, Tim? Okay. Yeah, we can hear Tim again.
See Drew's headlamp. Getting you emerging from the belly of the beast.
Okay, I'm gonna pass this up to you, okay?
Alright, you let's come all the way up a little bit. Yeah. Thank you. Woo.
Awesome. Look at this.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's a mess. I wore my new Keep Ogden a Secret.
Oh, crap.
It's alright, I know where to get more. Go to my website. Perfect plug.
Oh, yeah, that's
Freedom. Well, it's hard to know what kind of video we got, but I'm glad that those guys went in and were able to get something, so thanks, man.
no problem. Got the battle scars to prove it.
Oh, shoot. So I made it down first, now I got Drew coming down. You can see it's pretty technical, but there's plenty of footholds. So if you have any sort of experience climbing, it's not too bad. And then next comes Garrett.
Imagine if mosquitoes could like transfer like diseases like AIDS and stuff. That sucks.
And we're all safe, we made it out. Now if we don't die from heat exhaustion, it'll be a successful trip. But, you know, I packed my drone up here, so I gotta fly it. Alright, so I got some drone shots. We all made it down safe. We're covered in mud and rodent crap. So if you're a doctor, you might see us in the hospital for hantavirus. Or if you know anything about hantavirus, post in the comments so we know if... Oh, you got caught there. We know if we're in trouble or not. It was pretty sweet to meet up with Drew and Garrett. Both, you guys were both born here too, right?
Yeah.
Both hardcore Ogden dudes. So they get to show this transplant around to Garner Cave. Garner Cave, pretty technical. I'd say I'd rate the hike up to it as a hard. I know earlier I said it was like high moderate, but anyway, it was hard for me. Not these guys though. But yeah, I'll stop talking. Is there anything you guys want to say?
Ogden, baby.
Ogden, baby. All right. Anyway, you know, we did this hike, so hopefully you'll want to, but only do it if you're, you know, if you're confident in your hiking skills. Know your limits. Have a good week. Thanks for watching.